everybody, and welcome to hole number 8, the par 4 of the White Cliffs in the South Coast Tournament. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, so let's go. Before I take my first shot, check down in the video description down below. There you can find the link to patreon.com/golfclashtommy. There you can find the text guide, or get the text guides by choosing the correct package for the South Coast Tournament. So we're gonna start off here by playing this one with some downhill adjustment. Not much. We're gonna play downhill 10% on this one. And that downhill adjustment is crucial though, because we're aiming for a very tiny spot. The design on this hole is a bit like it tries to fool you a little bit and wants you to play on the left. But that drive is so hard, and if you do get into the rough or into the sand, it's going to definitely take away a good eagle opportunity, but also it's sometimes going to make you not be able to reach for the green in two. So I'm going to play with a powered zero ball. I'm all in to give myself a little bit of side spin, and I'm going to play on the fairway spot that we do have there inside the bunker. The reason I'm going to do that is because then I can back up and I can play before the bunker. I don't have to risk anything, and I can play it just normal. So I'm going to play it medium distance with a 10% over adjustment, 4.5 bar topspin with 2.5 bar side spin to the right, and aiming straight down the middle of the other fairway spot there. And you can see we're gonna bounce very nicely and have a lot of room, and we're gonna roll. And we're not close to the top, we're not close to the sides, but we don't have to. We just need to make sure that we get over there to that fairway so we can approach the pin in two. The second shot here for hole number 8, we're gonna play this one uphill. And this one is gonna be played 10% uphill, so we're gonna have to subtract 10% for from our normal adjustment to make sure that we're going to get and approach the pin in the most correct way possible. And when it is an approach like this, when we have to bounce on an uphill slope, it's just to make sure that you're not using too much backspin on your club. Using too much backspin, aiming where it is uphill like that, it's gonna make the ball basically stop and fall back down and put yourself for a wedge instead. Here we don't have the risk of going into like the ball as we do have on hole number, I think it was hole number 6, that we do have the risk of bouncing the ball short and roll back down into the rough or into the sand. Here we will still be on the fairway even if we go short, but we're definitely gonna give our best to go for the pin in two. So you can see here bouncing with 2 bars of backspin, aiming a little bit closer to the pin than I normally do, but once again that is because we're aiming where it is uphill here, and that's something to really remember when you do play, because otherwise it's gonna be tough for you to get this ball to where you want to. Hit the ball perfect, and we are in this case we're gonna bounce a little bit too much to the right here, as I do not compensate enough for the push that we're gonna get from the side wind. But this was hole number 4, par 4 of the White Cliffs in the South Coast Tournament. Also, of course, on tour number 5, the World Links. If you do like the video and the content, take your time, hit thumbs up before you go. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. Good luck in the South Coast Tournament.